This is the complete free kick guide in EAFC. We asked Elite Division and professional FIFA players how they score from free kicks every single time. So today, we're going to be going over the 3 most important instructions so you can properly take free kicks. And at the very end, I'll show you the hidden method that professionals do to put their free kicks in the top corner 100% of the time. So starting with step number 1, you have to know which type of free kick to take. And in FC 24, there are only 4 different types of free kicks. You have inside the foot curl. Number 2, trivela or outside the foot. Number 3, CR7 or the knuckleball. And number 4, the brand new shot this year, the chip shot. But you do not have to master all 4 of these because you should only use 2 of them. And the first part is if you're right at the top of the box and you're gonna shoot it, you have to use the inside the foot curl. This is the right option because this free kick is the least powerful one this year. And you might think you'd want to use the most powerful free kick, but you would be wrong. Inside the foot curl lets you go up and over the wall. So anything close range within 21 yards of the net, inside the foot curled is what you want to use. But the second type of free kick you have to know how to use is when you're a little bit further from the net, and that's outside the foot or trivela. For whatever reason, the trivela is significantly more powerful than inside the foot. So when you're 22 to 25 yards from the net, move the right stick to outside the foot curve so you can get enough power to actually beat the keeper. But these are just 2 free kicks. What about the other 2? Well, the knuckleball is the most powerful type of free kick this year, but it has one major problem. If you're ever looking to shoot from super far out, the knuckleball is your only chance of getting enough power to actually beat the keeper. But the reason you should never use the knuckleball is because it is insanely unpredictable. You can have the shot lined up perfectly in the top corner, use the perfect amount of power, and it'll blast off into outer space for absolutely no reason. And the 4th and final type of free kick, the one that's brand new this year, is the chip shot. And even though this is new and looks kind of cool, it is awful. Stay away from this in-game. You will never get enough power to actually beat the keeper, so don't even attempt this. But now that we've mastered step 1 and we know which type of free kick to use this year, we can move on to step number 2, which is knowing which players to use. The 3 stats that are important for free kicks are accuracy, power, and curve. But out of the 3 of them, being accurate is by far the most important. Ideally, you want somebody who has all 3 of these stats above 90 or even above 95. But even someone like Erling Haaland, he has 97 power, 92 curve, but in game he is a terrible free kick taker. And this is because he only has 68 free kick accuracy. So even though he can take a free kick that will absolutely rattle the keeper, it'll only be on target 1 out of every 10 times. So make sure you have someone like Team of the Year Zola who has 98, 99 free kick accuracy, and I promise you'll put it in the top corner. But the most important thing you're looking for when selecting a free kick taker is the best play style for it, dead ball plus. Players who don't have this play style, like Kevin De Bruyne, are still really good free kick takers, but the line that you use to aim the shot is only going to be 2 inches long, which is actually pretty long if you ask me. But in terms of free kicks, this is a lot harder to actually aim it in the top corner. But now when you switch to somebody who does have the dead ball plus, like Team of the Year Zola, the blue line will almost go all the way into the net, showing you exactly where your free kick's gonna go. You can aim this blue line right over the wall, right in the top corner, and this will increase your chances of making the shot. And there's a secret method with dead ball plus to have 100% free kick accuracy, but I'm gonna reveal that at the very end of the video, so stick around till the end to find out. But now that we know which type of shot to use and which players to use to take the shot, we have to get to the most important part of free kicks, aiming the shot. You'll see a lot of tutorials telling you to aim for the second man in the wall, to line it up just over his shoulder, to aim for his head, but these are wrong. All of these different methods will tell you this is what pros do, but this is wrong. We ask professionals and this is what they do to get 100% accurate. Instead of aiming your shot with the blue line and trying to guess where it's gonna go, you're actually gonna ignore the blue line entirely. What you're gonna instead look for is the shadow on the ground. This shadow under the line is so faint you might have not even noticed it before. But this is why the shadow is actually better than the blue line. If you aim the shot just on the blue line, your depth perception is going to lie to you. For example, I take this blue line here, I'm gonna aim it perfectly in the top corner and you'd think it'd go in just inside the near post, but when you actually take the shot, you realize you're gonna miss wide of the net. Now instead, let's line up the shot only based on the shadow on the ground. You have to zoom in, squint your eyes so that you can focus on the shadow, and imagine extending that line so it travels all the way into the back of the net. This shadow shadow is 100% accurate. It doesn't lie like the blue line will because it's right on the pitch. And the hidden trick that professionals use to line it up is to actually use the lines within the grass. Before you take the shot, move the camera way over so you can see the post without the wall in between. Now when you're aiming, use the line on the pitch and you can see we're looking for just inside the light colored green grass. Now move the camera back like you'd normally take the free kick and line up the shadow with the lines on the pitch. Now you know it's going to go right inside that near post every single time. But now that we know what type of free kick to use, which players to take it with, and how to aim the free kick, here's the hidden trick that professionals use for 100% free kick accuracy. Step 1 is to take somebody with the dead ball plus play style. This is so the line is way longer than before. Now you're really going to have to focus on the ball at the bottom of your screen. Step 2, you're going to move the right stick all the way up and look for that tiny white line. You want that just on the side of the ball, barely touching the right side. Don't go all the way up to the top, but go up just far enough to the top right corner so the white line is barely touching the outside of the line. Now the blue line is going to be all the way on the pitch, completely on the ground. If you look between the legs of the players in the wall, you can see the blue line on the ground is going to go exactly where you want it. You can watch it go right into the net. For example, we know this shot is going right into the bottom corner of the net. But now this is the tricky part, so pay attention. Without moving the left stick at all, you're going to pull the right stick down in the bottom right until it's all the way at the bottom, but the white line is still on the right edge of the ball. The important part is that the edge of the white line is right where it was at the top, and it's exactly the same as where it is on the bottom. And now that the right stick's pulled down, the blue line will be going over the wall, but it's still going to be right inside the post, but now it's going to be in the top corner instead of the bottom corner. So now if you take the shot, I guarantee it'll go in the top bins every single time. But that is everything you need to know to be the best free kick taker in EAFC. So let me know if I missed anything in the comment section below, and click here to see all the leaked information for FC25, and click here if you want to see the ultimate corner kick tutorial. But thank you guys for watching, and peace.